All right, here we go. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for coming tonight. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're watching the recording, I'm so glad that you found this information. And I hope that you find it helpful. So my name is Jessica. You're going to learn a little bit about me tonight. If you don't know me, you're going to learn about my background and why I chose this path of a job and how it's really blessed my family. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys, and we're going to jump in. If you have any questions along the way, please type them in the chat box and let me know. Okay, so here we go. Inside scoop into health and fitness coaching. So I love this quote. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that do. I have this in my living room to remind me of that every single day because it's true, isn't it? And how many times have we talked ourselves out of a great idea or a passion that we have because it's just not common, or people just don't do it, or you know, the negativity that other people feed us, that who do you think you are to do something like that? I get it all the time, and I have forever. And the people who really make a difference tune out those voices. So I'm really excited you're here because this really has the ability to make a huge impact in the world. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to talk about why we're here, how we're different, what coaches do, how we help people and earn money, and then at the end, talk really quick about dreaming big and taking action. So first, I want to address some of the most common fears, misconceptions, and objections that I hear and that the coaches that I mentor hear. Recently, I've had quite a few negative comments on YouTube. I will tell you, with this business and in any kind of business, the bigger your success and the more impact and reach that you have, the more negativity that is going to fill into your life. It is just how it works. So I'm going to go through a few of those. I'm not a salesperson. Everyone and their mother says this before they get started, and a lot of people don't ever try it because they're so afraid of this. What we do is not sales. It is not sales. I've had many people come to me and try this business who come from sales, and they're like, this is going to be a cakewalk. This is what I do. They don't make it because this is not sales. There is a transaction involved. There is a purchase that your customer will need to make, an investment they will need to make in order to get results, but that is life. If you're hungry and you want to eat, you go buy food. Like, I don't understand why we have this negative connotation with recommending something that works really well for someone and them having to buy it. Things should not come free that are really good quality, in my opinion. So that is not how my team and how I mentor people and teach people to run this business. It is not with a sales-like approach. There are teams and coaches who do. I will tell you that right now. That is not how I roll. That is not how I run things. If someone came to me and was like, I want to make a quick buck, I'm really good at sales, not really into the whole helping people thing, but I want to make money, and I will tell them, I'm so sorry, but you're not a fit for our team. Go check out these other people, or good luck on your journey. But that's not the kind of people that I want to work with. The kind of people I want to work with go first with their heart and really want to make a difference and help people. So I don't have time is another one. When I started, I was a new mom to a 3-month-old, working 40 to 60 hours in a prison as a registered nurse. So I did not have the time. So I thought, there are people who work this business who work anywhere from 7 hours a week, maybe an hour a day, or even some of them less, I will say, all the way up to, I'm sure there's some people work like 60 hours a week if you really wanted to. That is not what I want for you or myself, but there is a huge spectrum. So you can put into this whatever you want. There's no requirements. I'm not going to tell you need to work 20 hours, 40 hours a week doing this at all. It is not actually about the time that you invest, rather than the effort and the strategy and the intentional activities that you do to grow your business. Someone can be very, very busy and work a lot and not get anything accomplished. So time is not really an issue, to be honest. If you have the passion to do something like this, then you can absolutely do it no matter what your schedule is. I know people who had 80-hour lawyer, 8-hour-a-week lawyer jobs, and they saw this and they're like, I need to do something different with my life. And they grew a Beachbody business until I could retire them from their law career. Crazy, I know. I am not into, is this a pyramid scheme? We get that a lot, right? I think that I might have said that like very arrogantly years ago before I ever looked into this. I can guarantee you everyone who says that does not know what a pyramid scheme is, and they don't know what Beachbody is. So if you learn what a pyramid scheme is and you learn what Beachbody is, you will see there's a huge difference. The reason why people think that is because it's a network marketing company, and in the past, network marketing companies have run things poorly to put a bad taste in people's mouth. But really, every single business is structured like a pyramid. The grocery store, you have the owner, the managers, supervisors, staff, pyramid. At my nursing job, right, you had the director of nursing, then you had the nursing supervisors, and then you had the regular nurses. Pyramids type structure, right? And so the cool thing about this business model is that in a conventional business model, you can never out-earn or supersede your boss if they're in their position still, right? With this, there's no limitations for anyone. So the person who got me set up with this business, she's incredibly successful, but even if she wasn't, I have every potential, if I wanted to supersede her with both my success financially and the growth of my team. There's no limitations. I could get you set up and mentor you, and you're just a total rock star, and you could out-earn and outrank and all out everything me. There's no ceiling, which is really awesome. So the people who work for it are rewarded for their work. That is I think the best in a nutshell explanation I can give you. Don't let that be your reason. That is ridiculous. And if you let that be your cop out, then I don't think this will be for you anyways, because this does take a lot of hard work. Okay. Some of the other things that someone told me on YouTube, I don't own my own business. I don't have my own job. I'm just a distributor, and all the money that I earn, I'm just putting it back in my CEO's pocket. I was told that on my YouTube channel. Okay. Reality. Disclaimer. Myself nor Beachbody guarantees any level of success or income in this business. Everyone's success is based on their own work ethic and energy and effort that they put into growing it. Okay? That being said, I've been a coach now for 3 years, and we, in the past 5 weeks, have made $7,000. That's crazy to me, because I know I worked my ass off, but that was all from home. And what I do, I absolutely love. And so it doesn't feel like work to me. Hard work is spending a 12 to 16 hour day on your feet in the hospital. Hard work is being in law enforcement or a firefighter. Hard work is pumping concrete all day, or being in construction and like being exhausted, completely drained. Those things are hard work. We work with people who want to get healthy, and we don't even have to create programs. We learn about the incredible nutrition, fitness, supplement programs and products that our companies put together based on so much science and research. And then we just teach our clients how to use them. We keep them encouraged, and we coach them along the way. So the fact that we can make that is unbelievable to me. I am responsible for my team, my work, and the money that Beachbody made off of me growing my business, I am happy about, because any thriving company has to make money. So I don't even know what else to say to that besides I'm so thankful to be partnered with a $1.3 billion company. Okay, moving on, because some of these things are going to get addressed anyways when we go through them. Okay, so quick backstory on me. I'm a registered nurse, got my bachelor's from Point Loma Nazarene University, graduated in 2009. I continued my education, became a certified holistic health coach through the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. My health severely suffered through nursing school. They thought I had a brain tumor. I had the hormone levels of a 55 woman at 19, 20 years old. Stopped having my period for like 5 or 6 years. Couldn't figure out why. Had horrific digestive issues. Went to all these doctors, all these specialists. Couldn't figure out why. They just kept putting me on medication. None of it made sense to me. And that's really why I started digging into holistic health. And I studied it for a long time. And I'll tell you that it's an incredible field, but it's very confusing. There was a time I was taking 100 supplements a day. I felt so sick and desperate that I think that's why now I value, Shakeology, and I value our program so much because of that. I had my first baby 3 years ago, and I found out through that pregnancy that I had a moderate to severe degenerative disc in my low back. I couldn't hold my son after he was born. It hurt so bad. And the doctor's like, you're just kind of stuck with this. There's nothing really you can do besides eventually surgery. And I was like, no, I'm 29 years old. I'm not okay with that. Shortly after, I saw this amazing before and after picture of this woman named Elizabeth Hartkey. A total stranger. She lives in Boston. I'm in California. And I reached out to her, and I was like, you know what? I don't know what you're doing, but I want to do it. I was familiar with Beachbody before. I had signed up 2 times previously with a coach membership for the discount. Had no idea what that meant. Loved Shakeology, loved the workouts, but I just never really stuck. And so I was like, sign me up with the discount. I want things as cheap as possible. She's like, all right. So I signed up. $140 was I got one access to one workout program via DVD, Shakeology, and the portion containers. And the program changed my life. 8 weeks. I woke up at 4 a.m. with my son and did it before work every morning because I had to leave by 6. And I was in better shape afterwards. The pain in my back was pretty much completely gone. I was in better shape after doing that program than I was before I got pregnant. And I was so excited about doing this that before I ever got anything in the mail, I reached out to all of my family and like my mom, my sister-in-law, mother-in-law, my best friends. Do this with me. I'm getting in shape. Give me your credit card information. You're signing up. Like, we're doing this together. And so before within 4 days, I think I had 4 people signed up. And I earned, I want to say it was like $200 something at least. It might have been more. And I hit my first rank advancement. I didn't even know what any of that was, but I was so excited. And really that excitement has just fed me through. 2 years in, I was able to retire completely from my nursing job because I was able to hit the goal that I had set for myself of $4,000 a month. Working part-time. Remember, I was working full-time. I had another baby. And I'm 3 years in now. I've got a 3 and a 1-year-old. I work full-time from home doing this. And it's just been the biggest blessing ever. We have made collectively over the last 3 years about $110,000 with this business. And if you would have told me that was going to happen in the beginning, I never would have believed you because I had no idea. So my goal now at this point is to take all of my background, education, experience, and pour that into the right people who really want to make a difference and really want to run with this thing and see this for the incredible opportunity that it is. So that is why I am here. I want to ask you, why are you here? Why are you interested in coaching? And these 2 questions I want you to write down. I want you to take some time. If you're married or you have a significant other, please do this together. Where do you want to be 1 year from today? If anything could happen. And then where do you want to be 5 years from today? Dream big. These 2 questions changed my life because I recognize I don't even know that I'm comfortable in my life. I don't even know. If I could have anything, what would I do? This really drove me to dream big. And it was really hard because I didn't know how to answer these questions. And when my coach asked me, it shifted everything and changed my perspective. Okay, so a lot of times I get questions, who is a great coach? Because there are attributes to people that make them really great at this. The majority of people do not have all of these, but I wanted to list them out. So the people that I'm looking for are the go-getters, the people who have a heart to serve, who are problem solvers. They don't just see the problem. They're like, okay, this is our issue. Let's find out a solution to it. People who are self-starters that don't need to be tapped on the back and told what to do. The busy people, because busy people get stuff done. People who are teachable, who are joyful, who are independent, but also work great in a team. Those who are determined. Determination is a huge thing in this business. The NFQers, that's our team motto. NFQ stands for never effing quit. And people who really want to live to their fullest potential. And if this is not you yet, are you willing and wanting for this to resemble who you are? Who is the best version of you? Okay, so really quick, how Team Beachbody is different. This first aspect is what sold me in the beginning and really blew my freaking mind. You will not find another company or solution or a service out there that offers a comprehensive approach to foundational health like this opportunity does, like this company does. You have to, in order to have a vibrantly healthy lifestyle, have intentional nutrition. This is different than clean eating. It needs to be intentional for your goals and your lifestyle. Fitness that gets you results in a busy life. My workouts are hardly ever longer than 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, and I'm in better shape than I was playing college softball. Supplementation that's going to change your life and keep things simple. We also have mindset. We talk about mindset a lot through our challenge groups and in growing this business because it is everything. You can eat all of the kale and do all the cardio, but if this is not right, you will never feel great. And then the support aspect. How many people have read a book about health and then never did anything with it? You need that accountability and a way to make it fun and stay on track. And that's what we offer. The second aspect is more about business growth. When I went to the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, they threw a lot at you, but once you graduate, it's like, what do I do with my life? I love that we have free coaching and support to grow our business. There's even certifications that you can be certified in for both of our nutrition programs that are phenomenal. Holistic health training that is unique to our team because of my background. I studied integrative and holistic medicine for years. My specialty is digestive health and hormonal balance, and I teach my coaches everything that I know. You have access to annual summit events and trainings, which are a blast and so informative. You have access to annual luxury vacations that are a business trip, all business write-off, and we've earned those for all 3 years since I've started this, and taken our family on these amazing paid-for vacations. And then we also have quarterly events that are designed to bring coaches together throughout the world in the US, UK, and Canada, and they're really just fun events and also informative. And then the third aspect is very important to me and is evidence. My background is science. My background is nursing, medical fields, right? Beachbody is a $1.3 billion company. You don't get that way unless you get people results because they will quit. 20 years this company has been around. Shakeology has been around for 10 years and it continues to improve. And there are so many clinical trials and medical research on not just Shakeology, but our performance line and our very powerful 21-day cleanse called the Ultimate Reset. It's not even a cleanse. It's more of a reset, literally a reset, total reset. It's been in third-party clinical trials, double-blind placebo clinical trials, which are the golden standard for testing to actually really show the data that this is making a difference in people's health, which I love. And then the business model is absolutely genius. You get the freedom of entrepreneurship and all of the perks of being a part of a billion-dollar corporate company. Okay, what we do. These are known as our vital behaviors. So I don't want any hypocrites on our team. I don't know what the heck this is. I don't know where that came from. We lead by example. So we go first. We follow the nutrition program. We follow the exercise. And a lot of people need this extra accountability because they won't show up for themselves, but they'll show up for the people who are watching them. So we lead by example. We are the proof. And even if you're not there yet, you just take steps and you share your journey along the way. We make friends. Literally. You connect with people on social media and in person. You invite them to our monthly challenge groups we do. We follow up with them because life's busy. And then we get people results. This is obviously the most important part of what we do. What's the point if we're not helping people feel better and look better and get them results? We do this through monthly challenge group. Our team personally starts them on the first of every single month. They run for 30 days. We do a new theme. It's very fun. And then we do personal development. Working with people is very draining. And so it's important for us to continuously build our mindset and build our leadership so that we can hone that in and really be the best leader that we can be for our teams. Okay, how we actually help people and earn money. You guys, I didn't know any of this when I started. So a business goal is to get a minimum of 3 new customers every single month to get started. They can sign up with a customer account or a coach account. That in turn will mean between 150 to 350 plus for you, depending on what they order and get started with. I highly recommend, the majority of my people start with what's called a challenge pack. It includes fitness, nutrition, supplementation. I refer to it as the ultimate trifecta solution because you can't guarantee your people are going to get results unless they have those 3 elements in their life. Like I mentioned, our challenge groups, and then the team building aspects. One way this is very different than sales. With sales, your income is linear. So there's a transaction, you get a commission. My coach, people who make 7 figures, people who make, so my coach makes between like $10,000, $15,000 a week. Yeah, I said a week. The majority, like 99% of her income comes from building a team, not from transactions, not from a sell. So that to me was powerful. If you can understand that from the beginning, that this is more about really maximizing our impact. I could kill myself trying to help 100 people, or I could pour myself deeply into 10 people and help those 10 people help 10 people. We would help the same 100 people, but it'd be way more effective and I'm not killing myself. Does that make sense? And so the business model is set up to actually help you make more and work less long-term. Now, in the beginning, you have to learn and hustle, and your income is more based on commission until you build that team. But I love the business model and that it's set up for that, for us to, in long term, work less, make more. So I talked about commission. Depending on what promotion you have in the company, there's quarterly bonuses that you can qualify for that go anywhere from $800 to $75,000 every quarter. Yes, I said $75,000. The residual income comes from building your team, investing in people. I mentioned entrepreneurship meets corporate and unlimited earning potential. There really is no max that you can earn, which is amazing. My coach's coach, like I've got like 4 like great grandfather coach, I guess. For the first time in a year, he brought in his 3 people minimum. He's been a coach for maybe like 10, 11 years. He earned like $1 million last year. And not one of those months did he have more than 3 new people. That's the potential. Oh, this is weird. Sorry, guys. Okay, how you get new clients to join your team. We have a really phenomenal resource called Share a Cart, where you ask your people you're getting started what they want, what they're looking for. Asking questions is the best piece of advice I can give to new coaches. And then you build their cart. Okay, this is what you want. Let me put it together for you. I'll shoot you a link. You can click on it, check out everything I put together for you with my recommendations. And if you like it, you can purchase it. If not, we can change it, go from there. That is an incredible tool that we have. We have customized links that we can send people to where if they click it, they're linked to you. Obviously, social media is a big piece of this. And then you just let your joy and results be contagious everywhere you go. Dream big, my friend. Why not you? If this can happen for me, if this can happen for Gwenda down the street, if this can happen for my coach, if this can happen to the thousands of other coaches out there. Why not you? You are the only one who will get in your way. Nobody else can do that. And then I want you to ask yourself the questions I asked you in the beginning about your 1 and 5 year goals. Will your current plan get you there? If not, that's a problem. It's time to recognize your responsibility to live your life by design and not by default. Living by default is the average. That's the normal. That's what the majority does. But you, my friend, have something in you, that's why you're watching this, where you realize that you can make things different. And this is an incredible opportunity to do that and make a big impact in the world. And remember, people who change the world are the ones who are crazy enough to think that they can. Okay, so start taking action. I don't know why this is being so weird. Sorry. I don't know why it's doing these. Okay, so if you're like, okay, I'm on board, I want to try this out. Contact your coach who sent you this link or invited you to this webinar. They'll get you set up with the challenge pack. I have a training on how to sign up your first 3 people. Boom, you're going to do that instantly. You're going to make a list of 10 people who you're going to reach out to and just invite them to what we're doing. And then you're going to share it with the world on social media, but ask your coach first how to do this. We want to use what's called curiosity marketing. Do not blast out there, I'm a Beachbody coach, because you don't know what that means yet. People don't know what that means, and a lot of people will be turned off by that. Okay, and my best tips, this is a do, then learn business. Do not get stuck in the trap that you have to learn everything before you take action. You will not be successful. Help your first 3 people in the first few days or in your first day. And this should be the people closest to you. Your spouse, your mom, your best friend, your sister, your cousin, your best friend, your coworker. You see what I'm saying? People who already trust you. Lead with enthusiasm and excitement. Stay focused on your goals. Be very teachable. Be consistent. Show up every day. Be resourceful if you don't know something. If you're afraid, make the goal that you have to do it. And I want you to have fun with this. And I don't think you guys have any questions. I haven't seen any. But you can reach out to me if you do, thehealthpatriot@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram, health_patriot, Facebook, The Health Patriot. You get the gist. Thank you so much for being here. And I really look forward to working with you. And I hope I get to meet you in our team page. Bye.